Hi, welcome to my channel, Organize with Joy. I'm Joy and I want to inspire you to get organized. In today's video, I'll be cleaning out my bathroom. I'm going to be decluttering and organizing and just cleaning up this space. Before I begin the project of organizing this bathroom, I'm actually going to be painting the floor in here. I painted the floor in the other portion of our bathroom a few years ago, and it's held up fairly well. And here I'm just showing you what I'm going to be cleaning my tiles with before I begin this project. I actually read a blog post about painting my tiles, and this was the first step that she suggested to do. This was the paint I ended up using for this project, and I used this the first time I painted the other portion of our bathroom, and like I mentioned, it held up very well, so I decided to go ahead and use the exact same paint. I'm not really sure why I used this paint. I must have done some research earlier the first time I painted my floors and found this paint. You will see me throughout this video kind of picking out little hairs or fuzzies from the paint. That's just the nature of painting a floor, especially and particularly a bathroom floor. Record the whole process of me doing this because it was kind of a time-consuming project. I had to let the floor dry in between coats. I ended up doing 3 coats of the paint, and then I did 2 top coats to seal it. So it was quite a time-consuming process. I didn't want to record too much of it since I also wanted to show you me decluttering this space. Just showing you the top coat that I used to seal and the paint. And as you can see, like I mentioned, I didn't record a lot of the process of me painting the floor, so this was a couple days later after I had done all 3 coats on the floor and they had dried completely. I like to let the final coat dry for at least 12 hours before I do that top coat. It was quite the interesting experience trying to paint this floor while my husband was working from home. Typically when I do projects like this, I would wait until he went out of town to do this kind of project. So I definitely had to do it in sections. So that's why you see me just painting these couple of tiles there. I did one section completely till it was finished and dried completely and cured. And then I worked on the other section, and we just had to be cautious to walk on the section of floor that was complete. chose a matte finish top coat because I had looked into having these tiles replaced, and the ones that I found that I really liked were hexagon shaped black matte tiles, but in the end we decided not to replace them quite yet. This definitely is a temporary fix in my opinion. I'll probably only leave it this way for a couple of years and then attempt to install tile. I've just been a little bit nervous about installing tile myself, but I know it's not that difficult. And here I'm going to begin the process of cleaning my cabinets by using this Mrs. Meyer's all-purpose cleaning spray to clean the outside and the inside of the cabinets. Whenever I'm decluttering a space, I like to remove everything from the drawers and cabinets to look through everything and see if there's anything that I can discard. You might notice on the bottom of those drawer organizers, you can see the sticky putty that I have stuck to the bottom. It helps the drawer organizers stay in place when they don't fit exactly into the drawer. While I'm cleaning the bathroom, I go ahead and take this opportunity to go ahead and clean my makeup brushes. I don't really have fancy or expensive makeup brushes, but I do like to clean them every once in a while to keep them a little bit nicer. just removing some old labels that I had just printed off from my printer many years ago, and they were starting to look worse for the wear. So I had found these labels made by a gal who has an Etsy shop, and I will go ahead and link her Etsy shop. I absolutely love these labels. I think they're made with maybe a Cricut, which I do not own. And labels that are printed tend to wear over time, and then you can't read the label anymore. But these are just phenomenal labels. I really love them, so I will definitely link her store below. The process to apply these labels is really simple. You just start by using rubbing alcohol to clean the space really well before you apply them, and then I decided to use a measuring tape to find the exact center to apply these. And you'll see me here in a minute show you, sometimes you have to get a pair of tweezers to peel up, especially the dot on the eye, to get it to stick to the sticky part, to adhere to the box. Once you get the back piece peeled off, you just center it where you'd like it, and then use a credit card or some other sort of card to push it down really good before peeling off the top portion. And then I'm working on these cabinets, and as you'll see, I'm just removing everything from the cabinet so that I can wipe down the outside and the inside of the cabinet. Whenever I'm doing a project like this, I like to remove most things from their packaging, and I went ahead and replaced the toilet paper rolls above our toilet there in the other portion of the bathroom, and then put all the toilet paper in this bin that holds the extra toilet paper. And you'll see me just removing packaging here to more easily organize these boxes. And of course, I clean the inside of the boxes with that all-purpose cleaning spray. Here I'm also removing the old labels from these boxes as well, and I will be putting on those new labels, so you'll see me go ahead and go through that same process that I did with the other boxes. This next shelf is where my husband and I keep all of our pajamas and loungewear. I also keep any clothes that are able to get dirty, like if I need to paint something or if I'm going to be doing work where I'm getting really dirty. I keep those items in here as well. This isn't a great solution for this space, but every once in a while I come in and clean it up and it makes it look really nice. But it does get pretty messy easily. Whenever the seasons change, I like to make sure I come in here and rearrange things because I typically put all of the things that are in season, like right now we're close to summer, so I put all of the long pants and long sleeve pajamas and loungewear in the back of the cabinet, and then put our t-shirts and shorts towards the front of the cabinet. Boxes here are medicine boxes. I choose to kind of do something like micro organization where I have 3 different boxes. One is for first aid, one is for cold and allergy, and then the other one is for generalized medicine. And I'm just taking everything out. I was looking to see if there were any that were expired. There were actually some that were expired, but not by too much, so I'm going to go ahead and keep them for now, but I took the time to go ahead and spray everything down and clean it out while I had everything removed. I also replaced the labels on these bins, but I did not record that as you've already probably seen enough of me replacing labels. Just have a few more cabinets to clean up here. This is in the other portion of our bathroom where our toilet and shower are. This is mostly my husband's area, so this is his drawer here. So I'm going to go ahead and clean this up. Also replace the labels on these bins as well, and I'm just going through the process again of just removing everything from the bins and cleaning them up and getting rid of anything that can go. everything I got rid of. Most of this is trash here. I did have one makeup item that I offered to my daughter and she wanted to try it out, so I gave that to her. But here is what the after looked like after the floors were painted and everything was clean and decluttered and neat and tidy. Well, I hope this video gave you some inspiration or motivation to declutter and clean out a space in your home. Thank you for watching my video today, and if you liked it, please give it a thumbs up. And if you're new to my channel, I would love for you to consider subscribing. Thanks!